The holidays are over and we are all back here at FirstBuild, which means we are working on the Sourdough Sidekick, which means we've got updates for you, we've got modes of operation, we've got different versions, and most importantly, what color is it going to be? It's white. I voted for transparent green myself, but we asked the people and they wanted white because the flour that you're going to be using is white, so it looks nice and clean. It's like an off-white kind of cream color to match that rustic aesthetic. It's going to look really nice. We had two different options as to what the whole unit should look like, and we asked our Sourdough Sidekick newsletter audience, so if you're not signed up for that, go down in the description and do that so that you can give us your insight so we can make these big, massive, sweeping decisions based on what you want.
Hi, I'm Perry. I'm one of the designers for the Sourdough Sidekick, and I'm back at FirstBuild today to give you all a bit of an update on what we've been doing. We've been sending out surveys to the community, asking you guys which designs you like, what you don't like, what you're interested in. We've ended up with this design. This one won by a landslide. We're super excited about it because it shows off all of the sourdough from all sides. It really brings you into that baking process with the flour and the water. Super cute. We've landed on some nice warm colors that people seem to really like. Those whites and browns that are reminiscent of the flour, of the bread. So we're hoping to get a full-sized, high-fidelity model in here. We've got our current prototypes. These have the engineering and all the components, but we're about to get one that's got that design too. See how we feel about it in 3D space and get that out to you guys. And remember, you guys' feedback is so important to this design process, even now, so please keep giving it, please keep commenting, and we'd love to hear what your thoughts are.
So you might be thinking, what does Sidekick do? What are the actual functions or modes of operation? We're still fleshing those out right now, so nothing I share with you is set in stone, but here's a couple of things that we're looking at. First, we want to replicate your manual feeding process that you already do. So a regular feeding mode that lets you set how often you feed, what your feed ratio is, and give some input on how much starter you currently have, so you can maybe project how much you're growing each day. The downside is you're probably going to have to maintain the discard. You want to monitor your sourdough growth so that you don't have overflow. The advantage of the second mode that we're looking at is an automatic feeding mode, where basically all you do is you tell it how much starter you want, how much you currently have, and when you want it to be ready. Sidekick will plan all the feedings in between that time, all on its own, and handle all the feedings for you. That way you can get up to 7 days of growth without any discard at all. And then finally, the third mode that we're looking at, we haven't quite fleshed out, but we're still looking at, is the potential to grow your own starter. So maybe you don't have a friend who has sourdough starter, or maybe you don't want to buy one, you just want to grow one from scratch. We'll be able to walk you through the process of growing a starter from just water and flour. But I have to point out that this could all change. We're looking for feedback from you guys to guide the development of the future product. So let us know what you think in the comments. Are we headed down the right path? Are there any modes or functions that we're missing?
Everyone keeps asking, is this ever going to get out of prototype stage? And the answer is yes. We are marching toward a crowdfund, which means that, yeah, you might have to wait a little bit between buying and receiving it, but the benefit to you in a crowdfund is that you get the biggest discount available right at the start. So I can't announce the date that we're going to launch yet, but it's coming. In coming weeks, we'll be able to share the date with you so you can mark it on your calendar and get the biggest discount possible. We've almost got 30,000 Sourdough Sidekick insiders already, and we want you to be part of that community too. Why join? Well, you get access to super cool co-creation opportunities like voting on the design that we just saw. Plus, we'll let our insiders know first about launch plans and timing. So if you want to join, there's a link below, and drop us a comment and let us know what you think about the newest design. We can't wait to keep going on Sourdough Sidekick. See you next time.